Exterior, snowy mountainside town. Night, a brutal snowstorm. Wind howls through the trees. Blurred shapes of rooftops barely visible. Christmas lights flicker across porches. Everything feels still and cold. Interior, Sophie's bedroom. Night, a dimly lit room. Posters of soccer players still hang on the walls. A wheelchair sits beside the bed, where 12-year-old Sophie, pale, withdrawn, haunted, stares out the frost-covered window. A dusty soccer ball sits untouched in the corner. Her mother, Emily, 30s, soft, worried, enters with a tray of food. Emily, honey, you should eat something. Sophie doesn't respond. Her eyes remain fixed outside. Emily, content. It's been 3 days since you said a word, Sophie. Just please try. Emily sighs and leaves. Sophie glances at the untouched tray. Outside her window, a dark, limping figure appears. A German shepherd, soaked and bleeding, dragging itself through the thick snow toward the backyard tree. It collapses beneath the branches. Sophie whispers, "There's a dog." She shakily reaches for a nearby bell and rings it. The sound startles her parents downstairs. Interior living room. Moments later. Michael, 40s, kind but worn, throws on a coat. Emily stands frozen. Emily, did she say something? Michael, yeah? She did. He heads out into the storm. Exterior backyard. Night, Michael trudges through the snow and kneels beside the German shepherd, barely breathing, covered in cuts and old scars. He lifts him gently. Interior vet clinic. Day, montage. The dog lies on a table, vets working urgently. Sophie watches silently in her wheelchair, her eyes wide. The vet shakes her head at Emily and Michael, uncertain. The dog opens his eyes. He locks eyes with Sophie. Into her, Sophie's bedroom, night. The dog lies beside Sophie's bed, resting. Bandages wrap his legs and torso. Sophie hesitates, then slowly reaches out. He doesn't flinch. Sophie, softly, "Your name's Atlas." His tail gives a faint wag. Montage. Healing together. Sophie drops a pencil. Atlas picks it up and places it in her hand. Atlas licks her face as she breaks down during therapy. Sophie laughs, truly laughs, for the first time as Atlas imitates her stretches during PT. He gently nudges her wheelchair when she hesitates to enter the pool for aqua therapy. At night, he lies beside her, head resting on her lap, a silent guardian. Emily secretly snaps a photo of Sophie asleep, her hand resting on Atlas's head. Interior therapy room. Day. Sophie struggles to transfer from her chair to the mat. She slips and falls. Therapist. That's okay. We'll try again. Atlas barks, not in panic, but encouragement. Sophie looks at him, then clenches her jaw and pushes herself up. Sophie. Again interior. Kitchen. Night. The family is gathered around the table. For the first time, Sophie joins them, wheeling up to the table. Laughter. Atlas lies beneath her chair, peaceful. Michael. So, are you going to let us keep him? Sophie. Nope. I'm letting you live in his house. They all laugh. Interior backyard. Day. Snow is melting. Sophie throws a stick using a special gripping tool. Atlas chases it. She cheers as he bounds back, tail wagging. Interior. Sophie's bedroom. Night. Thunder cracks. Rain pours outside. Atlas whimpers in his sleep. Sophie stirs. Flashback. Atlas's memory. A harsh trainer yanks a choke chain. Atlas is confined to a cage. Forced attack drills. Loud bangs. Screaming. Abandonment. Left behind in a field. Rain. Cold. Back to present, Atlas wakes with a jolt. Sophie sits beside him, stroking his head. Sophie, you're safe now. Exterior, street near Sophie's home. Day, a black truck pulls up. A rugged man, 50s, rough, bitter, steps out holding documents. He knocks. Interior's living room. Moments later, the man stands across from Sophie and her parents. Atlas growls softly at his feet. "Man, that's my dog. Had him trained. He ran off months ago. I want him back." "Sophie, he's not yours anymore, man." "I've got papers, proof." Emily and Michael exchange worried glances. Interior Town Hall. Hearing day. A small crowd. The man presents his claim. Atlas sits beside Sophie's chair, calm, alert. "Man, I trained him. Cost me thousands." "He's mine, Tschga. Judge Miss Daniels, would you like to respond?" Sophie wheels forward. Her voice trembles, but she speaks. "Sophie, he came to me when I was at my lowest. He didn't care that I couldn't walk. He stayed by my side when I didn't want to live anymore." Gasps. Murmurs. "Sophie, content. He was thrown away like I felt I was, but I didn't give up on him, and he never gave up on me. He's not property, he's family." A long pause. The judge looks at the man, then back to Sophie. "Judge, the dog stays with Sophie Daniels." Tears fall from Sophie's eyes. She wraps her arms around Atlas. Interior High School Auditorium. Years later, graduation day. Teenage Sophie wheels onto the stage in cap and gown. Atlas, now graying, walks beside her wearing a matching graduation sash. Applause echoes. "Sophie, when I lost everything, I thought I'd never stand again, inside or out. But then I met Atlas. He didn't just help me heal, he reminded me I could lead, I could love, I could live." She looks down at Atlas. "Sophie, Conte de, some heroes don't wear capes. Some have paws and scars and show up when you're broken." Atlas wags his tail. Exterior Countryside Sanctuary. Years later. A rolling field. Children with disabilities play with dogs. Sophie, now 25, leads a group of therapy dogs through obstacle training. Atlas, now slow but dignified, walks beside her. "Sophie, to the kids, Atlas taught me that healing isn't about fixing what's broken. It's about believing you're still whole." A child hugs Atlas tightly. Fade out. Dedicated to the heroes with 4 legs who never give up on us. If this tale moved you, if you felt the tension, the heartbreak, and the triumph, please support our channel by hitting the like button and subscribing. Your support means the world to us and helps us bring more thrilling, emotional, and inspiring stories your way. Leave a comment below and let us know what you think. Do you believe dogs have an extraordinary sixth sense? Share your thoughts and personal stories with us. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.